Hey guys, name's Paul. I'm a woodworker. I've been a woodworker for 30 plus years. Today I want to talk to you about brushes. I want to talk to you about what makes a good brush, and particularly I want to talk to you about caring for your brushes, cleaning them. A good brush will last you many years. A brush is a tool. I invest in brushes for my finish brush, for my natural finish brush. I think I paid like $50 for it. But my old brush, which was in my original video, lasted me 20 plus years. The reason I retired it was because what happens with brushes is the fibers are fine. It just gets a little stiff above the ferrule because it's hard to clean it consistently. But I'm going to show you how to clean it so that it will last you 20 years. Okay, what I've done is I've set up the 4 yogurt containers. I love yogurt containers. They're great for brush cleaning. I've set this up. My brush has been soaked in a spar varnish, so it needs to be clean. If you're using a water-based finish, and the back of the can will tell you whether it's when you look at cleanup, this one says clean up with turpentine or mineral spirits. If it says clean, it'll usually say oil-based on it. So for an oil-based, you're going to need to clean up with mineral spirits, paint thinner, or turpentine. If you're a water-based, then you just need 1 cup. You fill it with water. Clean your brush. Spill out the old water. Fill it again. Clean your brush. Spill it again. You do that 3 or 4 times. You want to clean it until whatever clear liquid you're using, paint thinner, mineral spirits, water, turns clean. So when you dip your brush, you have a clean looking finish. Okay, so I'm using a paint thinner here. So the procedure is simple. We just dip the brush. I put about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of mineral spirits or paint thinner in the can, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the brush in. Let me move this over just a little bit. I'm going to lay the brush in and I'm going to bend it. I'm not jamming it straight down. I'm just kind of bending it side to side. Okay, what I'm trying to do is dissolve the spar varnish in the mineral spirits, and you can see how dark that is. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wring the brush out as best as I can because I want to get all the old diluted spar varnish out of there. Okay, and I'll go to my second rinse. Same procedure, side to side. You spend 45, 50 seconds, a minute doing that. Okay, and then wring it out. Again, if this is a water-based paint or urethane or any kind of a finished product, you're going to be using water instead of mineral spirits. All right, let's do the number 3. You can kind of see that each time you do this, the mineral spirits tends to stay clearer. Okay, bring it out. You want to bend it enough to make sure that you get it up to the metal part, which is called the ferrule. Because what happens is when a brush turns bad, like my other brush did, it'll start to harden up in here. Because what happens is you can get this very clean. This is a little more difficult, takes a little more time to get clean. So you want to bend the brush so that it goes all the way up to the ferrule. Okay, and again, we'll wring it out the best we can. And then we'll go to our last rinse. And that looks pretty darn good. It looks pretty clean. If it's not clean, do it again. Keep doing it until you get a clean. All right, you get the idea. I'm going to do it once more. I'm not set up for it, but I'll do it once more because I'm not real happy with it. I think you can kind of see from the first rinse to the second rinse to the third rinse to the fourth rinse. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep these. I'm not going to throw them out because the project that I'm working on may get 2 or 3 coats, so I'll keep reusing this, and I'll just number the lids. 1 for the first rinse, second rinse, third rinse, fourth rinse, and so on. Okay? All right, so that's it. Save these. I've been told, now I don't do this, but I've been told that if you could combine all these into a container, what'll happen is the resins will settle out, and then you could filter off relatively clean mineral spirits so that you could reuse the top again for your first rinse the next time you use it. Personally, I just get rid of it. So, okay, let's go to the sink, and I'll show you how to the next step, which is we need to wash out the mineral spirits now. Or again, if you're using water, then the next step would be to use soap and water. If it's a water-based product and you're using water, the next step would be use soap and water, dish soap and water, and we'll clean it out that way. Okay, see you at the sink. Okay, I'm at my sink, and we're going to clean out this brush. I had just finished soaking this in mineral spirits. Pretty smelly, but I'm just using ordinary dish soap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work the dish soap into the bristles. You can see it's not lathering at all. The mineral spirits is preventing the soap from lathering like it typically would. So we're going to do it once. Rinse it. I can see, I don't know, I can see that the water isn't clear water. It's soapy water. So, we're going to do it again. And let's see if we can get a lather. We're starting to get a little bit of lather, but that's not anywhere close to where dish soap will lather up if in regular plain old water. But so I want to work it in the bristles. And then rinse it out real well. Get as much as you can out of it. Clean your brushes after every use. Yeah, it takes 5 minutes, it takes 10 minutes, so what? But then when you go back, a brush is a tool, you got a good tool to use. We're going to do it again. This is the 3rd time. Let's see what happens with the lather. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit, see it? But it's still, that's not how soap lathers. Dish soap. So, but we'll just keep working it because I want to get all the mineral spirits out of it. Rinse it well. You want to get all the way down to the metal part. That's called the ferrule. Right. This is, I think, number 4. I'm starting to lose count, but I believe that's number 4. Oh yeah, see, look at, now it's starting to lather up. Nice. That's what we want, okay? Am I happy? Maybe, but I don't think so. I think we can get one more out of this. Yeah, you can see the soap suds coming out now. So that means we've got most of the mineral spirits out of it because it's not killing the sudsing action of the dish soap. So, number 5, I guess. Yeah, and see that. Look at the way it's lathering up now. Yeah, that's what should happen. Okay, at this point, especially if you're using like a paint, I take just a nylon scrub brush, kind of a stiff scrub brush, and I comb through it. Notice I'm combing in the direction of the bristles. But what I'm trying to do is get up towards the ferrule, towards the metal part, and push that out there. You ever notice that, like paintbrushes, what'll happen is they'll get stiff, and where they start to get stiff is closer to the metal part, closer to the ferrule. So I want to make sure that that's all clean. So, okay, I think we're good. Let's get all the soap out of it. And I want to keep rinsing it, keep flushing it with water until I see no soap suds in the sink. And we'll even push the water down into the pearl part. It's getting pretty clean now. It's just the only bubbles that are coming out are water bubbles. Okay. Yeah, I think we got it. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll shake it a few times, and then what I'm going to do is do this kind of a motion but faster. So it's like a spin rinse. Good cardio here. Look at that. Whew. It looks like after I come out of the shower. Okay. All right. We're going to just kind of push them together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it, or you could set it on the edge and let it dry that way. I prefer to hang it. Okay, that's brush clean. This brush will be, by tomorrow, it'll be dried out and ready to go again. Okay? That's brush cleaning. Every time you use your brush, you clean it. It's a tool. It's an important tool. So take good care of it.